Godzilla has been around since 1954. There's a reason why he's lasted so long. Godzilla can fit any mold you put him into. Our mighty lizard lord recently starred in 2 different film franchises at the same time. A Japanese-made film, Godzilla Minus One, debuted in North America on December 1st, 2023. Grossed between $113.6 to $116 million on a $10 to $15 million budget. It was nominated for 138 awards and won 68 awards, including Best Visual Effects and Best Sound. A true modern-day masterpiece. On March 29, 2024, starring alongside King Kong in the American-made film Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. Yeah, it's a super summer action movie, and it didn't get nominated for any awards, but it made money. Its budget was $135 to $150 million, and the box office gross was $571.8 million. These are recent examples of films he starred in since 1954. That's not all Godzilla's been in. There's countless video games, TV show, anime, mobile games. He has made guest appearances or references in tons of media. He has decades worth of merchandise, pens, shirts, hoodies, skateboards, figures. He was a guitar once. His theme was even sampled in a rap song called Simon Says. Godzilla has done it all. It's more like, what hasn't he been in? He currently is a star of Fortnite's Battle Pass, and he has a decent looking skin, but what's sick about this collab is you can become Godzilla in Fortnite. Like, deadass, you become this massive kaiju and you get to stomp around, fire that laser, and roar on other players during the match. Say what you want about Fortnite, but man, it's so sick. No one else could pull it off like Fortnite can. Godzilla is an allegory for war, nuclear weapons, natural disasters, the destruction of humanity, the savior of humanity, a father, a goofy little fella. It truly doesn't matter what he does. Godzilla can fit any mold you put him in. The only other thing that can compare to Godzilla is Hatsune Miku, who is also in Fortnite right now. Godzilla and Hatsune Miku are best friends in every universe. Check out my video on Hatsune Miku, link below. Godzilla is such a cool ass character. If only he was real, I could go on a little date with him and show him my love. That would be so rad. But a guy can dream. Hey, it's your kaiju sympathizer Savi. Let's talk about the girl who went on a date with Godzilla. Tantei Knight Scoop is a Japanese television show. The premise of the show is that a detective agency takes requests from viewers. The request can be anything and everything where a detective goes out and fulfill a viewer's request. In 2020, a 13-year-old Seira Watanabe submitted a request to the show. From the website, I was able to find the request. The request translates to this: I love Godzilla so much that I have a large collection of figures. I love Godzilla so much that I want to marry him in the future. I want to go on a date with Godzilla, even if it's for a day. I want to hold hands with Godzilla, be hugged by his thick chest, and be trampled by his thick muscular legs. Unfortunately, the segment is not subtitled, so I'm not sure what's being said, but it's pretty obvious that she loves Godzilla. So the segment begins with her showing off her Godzilla collection, as well as other monsters from the series. She even does a roar of what I'm assuming is Godzilla's roar. And probably one of the most bravest things she does is show off Godzilla fan art she's done. Godzilla being on top of her and even Godzilla stepping on her. Even of them kissing. Talk about bravery. Not in a million years would I ever show my fan art like that. Regardless, she's laughing it up and enjoying the moment. Ask and you shall receive. You can see Godzilla creeping up from the window and he's standing out there menacingly cute. As she roars like Godzilla, she summons the mighty lizard to her front door and she's generally overwhelmed and starts to cry from his presence. The moment she goes outside to greet him, she begins to feel him up. That's probably the first thing I would do too. Now for the real date. She meets this handsome devil Godzilla at the Godzilla Museum and they walk around and take in all of Godzilla's many accomplishments, and they even hold hands. They go on a picnic date where she tries to feed Godzilla. I wish there were subtitles because she talks to Godzilla and she seems really happy with these non-verbal hand movements. The date moves on to a beach where there's really dope shot of Godzilla near the water as the sun begins to set. Like if someone made a poster of this, I would totally buy it. She calls for Godzilla and what I thought was a hug at first seems to actually be her trying to fight Godzilla. She just wanted to be bullied by the big fella and even thanks him for it.
Godzilla.
ぶつかり稽古スタイル投げ飛ばされたセイラちゃんぶつかり稽古だ何度も行くスタイル
My girl even had the balls to ask Godzilla for a kiss. And of course he complies because he's a gentleman, and she kisses him on the nose. She goes in for one last roar after the kiss. Then the day ends. Overall, this whole segment was very cute and heartwarming. A 13-year-old girl was able to live out a dream of going on a rad date with the one and only Godzilla. She was brave enough to show off her fan art to the world and was brave enough to ask Godzilla for a kiss. I aspire to be like that. As I watch this whole thing, the only thing I can think of was this meme.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
What do you think of this segment? Would you have gone on a date with Godzilla? Let me know in the comment section below. This is Savi, and this has been The Vibes. Thanks for watching.